He's cruising. He's not ready to bed yet. He's boogieing.
You want me to talk?
Yeah, I want you to talk.
Slow morning. We can see a ton of country. It's super cool, but one elk. We keep seeing less elk every day. So we see one bull, but that might be a good thing. He bedded, I think, in this patch of timber. We watched him walk quite a ways, and then he went down into this patch. Never saw him come out. So we're gonna go give it a go. Go get in that patch, throw out some calls. Hopefully he comes in. Kara shoots him. That's the plan. We got a long ways over there, but I feel good about it.
Can you tell me the probability of success on this hunt?
Probability of success, 58%.
58?
Yeah, better than 50.
That's a failing score, but that is in our favor. It's still in our favor.
Yeah. No dice. We're gonna go bust this bull. We're gonna go stalk this bull. We're just gonna sneak through the trees really quiet. Flies are so bad. Anyway, we're gonna sneak through, cow call a little bit, see if we can get a shot. I don't know. It's a small patch of timber. So.
And then we can get away from the flies.
He might not hear us coming because there's got to be a bunch of flies around him too. It's just so quiet. That's a problem, dude. No wind. So we're just gonna pretend to be a couple lonely calves walking through the trees.
Just looking for some elk to hang with.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. I feel like a really bad hunter. This is just like humbling. I think they're very pressured, and I think I need to just admit that calling is not for right now, right here, because a lot of times we have a lot of success calling in small bulls, satellite bulls, raghorns and stuff, and like just not even a little bit, just zero reaction, nothing. So I just need to admit that, and you just got to cut them off. I think we just need to play the game of picking where they're going and try to cut them off before sunrise and after sunset is kind of the only times that they're out of the timber. And in the timber, It's very loud, very thick. Normally, we'll use that to our advantage and just pretend to be elk and kind of go in there and call and pretend to be elk. But again, that doesn't work here, so, or not right now anyway.
They're just keen to all of our tricks.
Yep. They're very educated. So I think it's put the calls away and try to cut them off. It's gonna be our best bet. Get out hunt about an hour a day. Unless it cools down, maybe it'll cool down and then we'll get some more.
Well, we're about to experience more hunting pressure.
Yeah, it's about to be the weekend. We've been hunting midweek and it's Friday, so. Hello. It's very windy, but lots of elk, lots of people. As soon as we saw elk, then we saw people next to them. 2 different groups tonight. And we saw one group come out of it. They're just on the edge of the timber, and then all of a sudden there's a guy right above them. But he hasn't spooked him yet, so there's that. And then another group of elk, they just came barreling out of some timber, just full bore, full speed. A cow and a calf and a bull. And they ran for miles. So, oh yeah, tough sledding. Hard to go after stuff that's just spooked into oblivion or already has another hunter on it. So, I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. I really don't know. Maybe go find another spot. I feel like this one's claimed. That's what we're looking for. One of those. Not paying attention. Little 6-point just out in the open. I was trying to get up to this ridge so we could glass the other side. In my mind, everything was over that ridge, but probably should have glassed a little more.
I don't know. I mean, there were fresh elk tracks, but I also figured that they had already gotten closer to bedding zone. Well, saw one.
Yeah.
Double.
See him up there.
A couple 100 yards away. It's colder today.
It finally cooled off, which is pretty sweet. And the elk have been more active. But similar to what we learned yesterday, as soon as you spot elk, especially if it's a bigger group or a nicer bull, you just want to start scanning the ridges like right above it because there's probably already a hunter there. So we watched that big herd, and by big there was like 30 of them, and had a nice bull, and hunter ultimately spooked them, and no idea where they went, but
Well, most of them went over. There's 5 cows and calves that stayed in these trees behind. So there are a few elk back there. And as we were kind of sitting and figuring out what we wanted to do, Marcus saw another couple elk down below us in these other trees. One of them for sure is a bull. They might both be bulls, but we like barely got glimpses of them.
yeah, I didn't get any footage of them. They were just cruising.
Just flashes of hide in the timber, and then finally like antler a couple times, but just happened so quick. So we're gonna go after them, but first, that bull that we kind of spooked this morning, we're gonna go through this timber that's just real close to us to see if maybe he bed in there.
It's like the most logical place for him to bed, so I figure I might as well creep through it, see if he's in there.
So we'll move through
It's a very
that
small
timber
patch, but
and then move over to the other timber. But the bull or bulls down there, they're not cruising, but like not slowing down. So it's very likely that they might have like moved up further out of the timber that we can see too, because we just only have a pretty small vantage point. So something to do midday, and if not, we'll just kind of perch back up and see if we can find other elk for midday or evening.
I kind of lean towards just watching if we can get a perch where we can kind of see multiple of those patches and just wait for this afternoon, and hopefully they come out and we can try to cut them off somewhere. I'm not going to call. Kara told me I'm not allowed to call, even though I didn't really... It's just like, man, lone bull, like, we should be able to call him in, but we're not going to.
We're going to try not calling this time.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to work.
No.
Where does that go? What'd you find?
I'm having a really hard time paying attention to hunting because the rocks are so cool. These bulls.
Oh, that's cool.
Now we can play a game. Marbles.
We are right above where we last saw 2 elk. And I assume they're going to start moving if they haven't already. Problem is we can't see very much, so we're going to start going downwind, circling, glassing, hopefully pick them up. And we'll continue that circle all the way until we see something. That's the hope. Hopefully we see something. Bedded bull. Just saw Raghorn, like, I don't know, 700 yards away, bedded in the trees. He definitely saw us, but I'm hoping we're far enough away. He never stood up. He was still in the trees. We're gonna make a move. We'll see what happens. Don't wipe it on me. Well, that was over before it even began. Maybe they just happened to go that way too, I don't know. What do you see?
Wow. There's 2 skeptical bulls on the hillside across from us that I'm sure we pushed out in some fashion, but...
Oh, don't move. There's a elk coming in behind you. I'm not joking.
How many yards?
100. 68. If it goes out of sight, run around that knob and I'll keep calling.
Which knob?
To the right, yeah, go. Wait, go. So, contrary to what we thought, Raghorns are call-inable. What started as a frustration cow call to get those bulls that were across the way to turn and look at us. That's all I was doing. I cow called at them to have them look at us. And, yeah, I started filming Kara to tell her what happened, and there was a bull walking in behind her. Walked in probably 30 yards right below us. If we would have been ready, probably would have got a shot. And then, so Kara, I'm like, well, I'm just going to see if I can hold him here and try to sneak around that knob and get close to him. So Kara went and ran up there, and I kept cow calling, and this other raghorn just comes sprinting in from like 300 yards away, just from way over here. And so I was trying to like get your attention of like, there's another. I like went and hid behind this hill because he was literally just running in.
How far away was he from you?
Huh? Oh, he was coming across that bench, and then he saw you coming down,
okay.
And when he saw you, then he spooked. Otherwise, I think he would have come right in. But that was so funny. Oh my god. Yeah. So just bulls, like there are raghorns that are uneducated now. Now they are educated, unfortunately. But it turns out
That was close.
just two bulls is like all of a sudden just coming in hot. That one hit our scent. That's what happened. He was right below us and hit our scent. Dang it, that was so cool though. Almost. So close. Yup, that was funny. Crazy. Well, cool.
That was cool.
That was super
exciting.
We have tomorrow morning left, and that's it. So coming down to the wire.
That was
There's a lot of elk in here though.
crazy close. Dang it.
Cool. Last morning rip.
Last quick morning hunt, we spotted a little herd that we're
gonna caribou hunt them. They're out in the wide open. We're just gonna try to pick a spot where we think they're gonna walk and cut them off. We'll see. It's very windy, which helps cover our sound. Yeah, we'll see what the wind's doing over there. That could add another element of difficulty, but Should be fun.
Make a little loop back. There's a couple bulls down there at least, so.
One weird, really goofy one. Got a little squiggly horn. It's cool.
One last try.
Well, we suck. We knew the wind was a little wonky, but blew him out of like 400 yards. Didn't even get a rifle shot. Okay, I think we're done. I don't even know if we'll show this one in person.
See you later, archery season.
Maybe to the next time.